friends, so welcome back. This is a video where I'm showing you my plants in the garden. So keeping that in mind, I'm going to take you through. Please do not judge me on the basis of how my garden is looking. I know it's quite embarrassing to show an unkempt garden, but never mind. Let's just start. This is the inflow of my Anthurium Chrystallinum with Luxurian, which is a hybrid. I'm sharing this particular spatty so that you can see this tiny white kind of a secretion that you can see. It tells me that this inflow is receptive to pollen, and if I try the pollination, as in rub in the pollen to it, chances are that it may lead to berries. But I do not have, and I'm not trying. But just to show you, I have done that. This is my Anthurium Clarinervium. I think it's a hybrid, I'm not sure. I had about 3 pots of these. I picked them up when I just started collecting Anthuriums. And I remember harvesting berries and growing them as well. That time I was a noob Anthurium collector, you can say. And I do not know, I lost 2 pots in the process, and I clearly remember, or I can point it out, that I have not watered the pots thoroughly. In the sense, there was a lot of root rot to the pots because I have just watered it, just a top layer. So the lower portion of the roots were not getting enough water, and that's how I lost the pots. Moving on to this Anthurium. This is an Anthurium that I picked up from Yash Paradise, which he got from his recent trip to Bangkok, and he sold it for like 700, 750 imported. He sold it as an Anthurium doryaki. Uh, I don't know how that is possible, but yes. This is the next one. This plant I have shown you as an unboxing video. So it's from the House of Marak. It's doing quite well, and I love custard apples. I think the seeds have fallen and that seed has grown, so I have to transfer that. This one is giving me a new leaf. It has settled down. It's kind of doing its thing, but I was looking for a more robust growth. I'm getting a leaf in 35-40 days, so I wish it had picked up and giving me no more leaves on a regular basis, but never mind. This one is a pretty one. Next, I want to show you, let me pick it up for you, um, an Anthurium from Yash Paradise again. It is Anthurium Zara X Michelle. Yes, here it is. I remember telling you I picked this plant. I have not paid for it. I've still not paid. So, what is the idea? I'm not sure about how well this plant will do in my care. It came with 3 leaves. I already lost 2 of the previous leaves. This is a new one. The lighter shade one is the new one, and I'm still not sure whether it's going to pick up in the garden and do well. So that's the reason I have still not paid. I have mentioned to him the moment I get another new leaf, I'm going to transfer the money to him. I hopefully it does well. I do not know why it's not picking up. Maybe I'll just start with a double pot system with it again. Maybe. This is another plant from the House of Marak. Of late, I started with adding a coco peat layer so that it retains moisture and helps the plant. This is a most beautiful leaf. I think this is a mixture of Anthurium Luxurian clearly with Anthurium wonderboy. It's a very beautiful, violet leaf specimen that you can see. The leaves are not as thick as a luxurian, but it does justice. It's a beautiful leaf. This is a new leaf that I have got after some time, possibly I think so, 30 days. There is another plant I want to show you. Let me pick it up. This is an Anthurium Regale that I picked up from Carol from Kerala. Her mother Jessie. I think they both sell plants imported from Ecogenera. She insisted I pick this one, so hence it's there. I think I've not done the unboxing of these plants. There's another plant that I picked up from her, which I will show to you later in the video. So let us go to the next one, another Anthurium. This is my all-time favorite, you can say, is the Anthurium Crystal Hope. It did extremely well in the garden, and then it just kind of started rotting. Then with frequent repotting, I've got new leaves. This is an Anthurium veitchii that I had picked growing in the garden in water, trying to revive it, but I don't think I'll be as lucky with this one. This one is also growing in water. Again, the top portion just kind of rotted and dried out, so I just uprooted it and added it to water, and this is a new leaf I've got since its transition into water, and I hope it does well, stays. Yeah, this is a plant that I was telling you about, the second plant that I picked up from Carol. This is Anthurium Esmeraldense, a long kind of a plant that looks like Anthurium queens. Um, I picked this up because Lydia, my friend, she picked it up from Antho. So I said I'll also have one. I know I'm not lucky with these shaped leaves, but then it's there in the garden for like 30, 45 days. Uh, it came with 4 leaves. One of it I cut off because it was really bad and was growing yellow. But what I have noticed in the leaf is that it has got this spot. So possibly the soil mix is not what is required. But maybe another week or so, if it does not like turns yellow or something, I'll transfer it to a new soil mix. And I wanted to share, yes, I wanted to share the insecticide that I'm using in the garden for the snails. And I remember mentioning to you all saying that I see a lot of growth after I spray the leaves with this insecticide. This is a Tata's product, quite cheap, and just add 2 drops in a liter of water and spray it. Does well. This is, I wanted to show you um, the update. The leaf has like, or whatever remains of the leaf, it has hardened. This is another hybrid that I have. Want to show you as an update because I did show you this one in the previous one. I thought this would, the spots on it which are yellow would turn more prominent, but nothing much has happened. I think it's clearly an infection, either because of the soil mix or something. I'm planning to repot it for quite some time, but it's not happening. I'm not like pushing it off. This is another Anthurium that I picked up from Yash Paradise, and like I said, I did spray and I got a new leaf. You can see the marks of that spray that I've used. It actually works for my Anthuriums. I do not know uh, whether it has some benefit in the insecticide spray. Uh, I have come to this corner because I wanted to show you my Hoya Kerii, but in here I have my another Anthurium which I thought was very similar to Yash's Anthurium, which is a hybrid with black velvet. Okay, coming to Hoya, but before that I will just walk you through my Amazon diamond. It has grown dark and it looks amazing. And right above it in a double pot is my Hoya Kerii, and this is a new leaf that I got since I changed its spot. Been with me for quite a long time. So this is the last plant that I wanted to share with you. Thank you so much for watching. I see you again in the next one in a garden video. Thank you. Bye.